Hi everyone, it's your Queen Mentor here again. Welcome to another topic on the series, When to Dump a Man. My name is Amalia Substance, fondly called the Queen Mentor. I mentor people using real life experiences of myself and those I read about or meet in real life. On today's series, we are going to be looking at 4 red flags that you need to watch out for and why you need to read that relationship ASAP. Now, we know that red flags are weaknesses, right? And everyone has these weaknesses. And that is what makes us unique, our imperfections and broken edges. And like I've always said, if everyone behaves alike, the world would be a very boring place. However, when your imperfection, your weakness, your broken edges becomes a threat to someone else's sanity, someone else's peace, someone else's joy, that becomes a red flag. So, what are these red flags? Number one, a man who is emotionally unavailable or emotionally unstable. Number two, a man who is a non-communicator. Number three, a man who is a non-provider. And number four, a violent man. These 4 red flags are a no-no. They are not to be compromised. If a man is emotionally unavailable, you don't know where you stand with that man. You don't know whether he's here, whether he's there, he's lovey and dovey today and tomorrow. You don't even know where you stand with him. If a man is a non-communicator, it becomes a challenge for you guys to address matters that need to be addressed. We understand that people, we have introverts, we have extroverts, there are those that fall in between, like people like us, okay? But there are certain matters, there are certain discussions that couples need to sit down to discuss. So if your man is constantly evading communication or evading discussion, he is a red flag. Then the third one, provider. I don't care what everyone says. Of all religions I know, and from time immemorial, even in many traditions across the world, the man is known as the provider. It's either he's providing psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially, majorly financially. However, we know in today's world, things are changing. There are many women who don't have a problem marrying a man that they become the financial head. But if you look at these relationships, you find that many of these marriages have this man providing consistently in areas like spiritually, in areas like emotionally, psychologically. They can always count on their man to provide these 3 for them consistently. And even at that, a reasonable man who has a woman who earns more than him still makes sure he chooses or he selects some bills in the house and consistently pays it. I've spoken about this before on my wall. When you as a woman marries a man that lacks as a provider in any or these or all of these 4 areas, I tell you, few years down the line in that marriage, you're going to get tired. It's a known fact. Many women are complaining, some have decided to leave, some are there suffering and smiling because you were not meant to be a provider. So allow the man do his job. Number 4, which is the most important, a man who puts his hands on women. If your oga pata, your sweetheart, your odogu hits you and then tomorrow takes you to Las Vegas and you're telling us that you're fine with it, my dear, one day we pray we don't come out saying peace, perfect peace. Any woman, because I hear many women who say that, I heard most guys say many women love their men hitting them. Any woman who likes a man hitting her is dysfunctional. She has trauma she hasn't dealt with. So if you have a woman that enjoys that, that woman needs help. She needs to go for therapy. At this point, I want us to realize that people change. Let's not take that away. People have the tendency to change, but not when you've entered the marriage. If he wants to change, let it be before the marriage. And it should be consistent and known and seen by everyone, not just you. Because if you're the only person seeing the changes, chances are, sister, he's pretending and you're delusional. If this guy is not ready to change and he wants you to take him the way he is, he's expecting you to accept him, understand him the way he is, until you need to run away. Because when you get into marriage, all these things that you're ignoring will come up, and then you'll be suffering and smiling. So these are the 4 red flags on when to dump a man series. I'm going to be in the comment section. If you have any other thing to say, if you have anything to add, okay, let's hear it. Until the next time we meet again, your Queen Mentor loves you so much. Never forget that. Ciao.